Good morning, cats and kittens, pups and pooches. It's Susie Q96. Bet you thought you'd heard the last of me. Well, y'all know better than that. Granted, you're not getting the full blown Susie Q experience right now, but I'm here to give you a little update. We have found most of the pieces of my computer. Unfortunately, I have nothing to set it up on yet. I have a desk, but it's in about 47 pieces. We're going to work on that. Um, After, oh my goodness, 12, 13 days, I guess it's been, I don't know. Um, we finally won the battle with Xfinity Wi Fi. Well, part of it anyway. Some of my equipment is working again. As of yesterday afternoon, I kept a list just for the purpose of showing how ridiculous the whole scene of trying to get my internet hooked up really was. And the gentleman who came and installed it was the 114th person that I actually spoke to live. That is not counting the assorted bot messages and stuff like that. I have never seen anything so stupid in my life, and I'm going to do a whole separate video on it and give you some of the highlights of some of the really dumb things that came out of the mouths of Xfinity employees. But I do want to thank Timothy. Thanks to him, my lifeline is working, my portable EKG is working, my phone is working, my Alexa is working, and my laptop is working, and one of my TVs is working. So we have made some progress. Um, I'm going to try to do a video later because I got some, actually more than one video, because I got some really cool stuff to show you. I got an absolutely incredible mail call that you're going to see that came from uh, Archaeology Mikey 007's mom. Sent me the most awesome thing. Actually, a couple really awesome things. I'll be sharing those with you in a video. Yeah, I'm hoarse right now. Um, I'm also gonna share with you a recent find. Uh, and I need to keep on thanking um, Digging with Deej, uh, Sir Benji, also known as Randy, Fleabag. Without those people, I wouldn't even be here in Michigan. Yes, I am in Michigan. Ah, Numerous Maniac. Haven't seen you for a while. Good morning, good morning. So, here's the status real quick. I know I posted a terrible rant in my community stream over on my channel page, but I just had been pushed as far as I could be pushed. I tried to rent a car, and I've been renting cars from this same agency for decades. And because I only had my printed piece of paper uh, that they give you in Michigan while they're printing your permanent one with the photo, and my insurance was still from Virginia, uh, and I didn't have a utility bill. They would not rent me a car. Now, at that point in time, I had been in Michigan for a week. Please answer me this one. How many people have a utility bill after a week? You haven't even used enough utilities to have a bill. So that uh, stalled me on everything else that I needed to get done, and still is. I have things that I need to take to the storage, and some things that got put in the storage that should have come to the house. I have a funny feeling that's where the rest of my computer is. But yeah, that is probably the dumbest question I've been asked by virtually every agency that I've tried to do things with, is wanting my utility bill as proof of residency. Um, then there was Xfinity, who my my lease is pages and pages and pages long because I am in a housing and urban development retirement community, and so they make you give them a lot of information, your all your financials and disability info, and stuff that's really nobody's business. And Xfinity would not accept the first page of my lease, which in the first paragraph gave them everything they needed to know, which was the name of the um, development company that rents the apartments out, and their address and their phone number, and the rentor, as in me, and my address and my phone number and my identifying information, and that I'm the only tenant in the place, other than M3 the cat. So yeah, I've had that one requested repeatedly. Yeah, but anyway, they made me give them the whole. I think there's over 50 pages of information about the only thing they have not demanded so far is for me to strip down to my underpants, and I don't think they want that. But anyway, right after I got here, in fact, the last day we were moving stuff in, I have pulled a muscle or done something that is making it extremely painful for me to walk or put anything away or do anything. Uh, and I tried to go to a uh, urgent care and got the same kind of treatment there because I didn't have an insurance card. Waiting for all that, so I've been dealing with a lot of stuff just in the past day or two. Some interesting things have happened. Like I finally found most of the computer. I think all that's missing now is a couple of, like, an Ethernet wire and my uh, external hard drive. and I have a wireless mouse that has gone missing, and no matter how I try to convince M3 to find the mouse, it hasn't happened yet. All right, you people that are hiding, I know you're there. I can see it. Um. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get there. Hopefully tomorrow. I keep hoping my driver's license will show up, and I talked to the insurance, and so I'm hoping to get a ride to. There's Mike the Greek. Hi, Mike. How you doing, buddy? But anywho's, then just to add insult to injury, because I'm moving so freaking slow on getting things unpacked. Uh, they put a notice on our doors yesterday that uh, the annual inspection is on March the 7th. And this big long list of things that have to be in compliance. And I'm still living out of cardboard boxes and running over stuff with my walker. Lisa! Hi, Lisa. So, anyway, I got to get down to the doctor and find out what the heck is going on. This is like sciatica times four. I mean, it hurts really bad. I can barely walk. But in the course of my moving in on the last day when Deej was here and Sir Benji was here and Fleabag was here and Mrs. Fleabag was here and I was kind of half here. We brought a load of things up in what they euphemistically call the freight elevator. Wasn't any bigger than the other elevators. Oh, Mike, he's trying to wake up and not having any luck. Um, the only reason I am awake is I got an early birthday present from my brother and his wife. They bought me a new coffee maker, and so I had to buy a new microwave too because mine quit working 3 days before we were heading up here to Michigan. So I got a new one, and then my brother and his wife got me a coordinating color single cup coffee maker, which is great, and the coffee that I got to go with it is really good. So I'm halfway awake, which is why I'm on this early in the morning. Anyway, back to the elevator story. So we're getting off the elevator with a bunch of stuff, and there's this lady standing there waiting patiently to get on the elevator. And yeah, we kind of apologized, because some people had been complaining about us hogging the elevator, even though we were not hogging the elevator according to the management. But anyway, this lovely lady named Mia was standing there, and it was obvious she was holding some trash and laundry and had a little ID thing on. So it was obvious she was a caretaker for somebody in the building. And I asked her who she worked with because I have to get a caretaker. And she was very nice and very pleasant. And so she said she'd come down and bring me her card. Well, she came down to talk to me a couple days later, and we really hit it off. And so today we've got to. Uh, she's going to come and talk to the Medicaid people and get me signed up as one of her clients. But what is so cool is most of my regulars on my channel know that I am a music aholic. I'm a bad guitar player, but a halfway decent publicist for a band from here in Michigan. And as it turns out, my new friend Mia is a vocalist and has performed in a number of Detroit area rock bands over the course of many years. So that's pretty awesome. I'm like unpacking my books and stuff. She stuck around and helped me unpack some stuff and get some things put away, and took a ton of trash down for me. And she's not even on the payroll. She just volunteered to help me out. So she's going to come today because we tried to call Medicaid and sign her up. And she asked me what happened when I called my worker, and I said I got a message saying I was number 346 on the list, and they would call me back when it was my turn. And she thought I had lost my mind, so I said, "Here, you call them." Well, she got 200, number 292, but I had a phone appointment scheduled for today, so she's going to come, and that way we can tag team them. David Canham! Hi, David. Glad to see everybody. I will be back doing a show maybe next week. It depends on how quickly we can get these rest of these boxes out of the way to set my desk up. Once I get my desk set up and my computer set up. Good morning, the MC. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But yeah, it has been so crazy. I have not been able to get in to see a doctor, and that's one of the problems. And I'm starting to run out of a couple of my meds, and I gotta do this thing with my car insurance. Uh, I remembered this existing from I had it a long time ago. In some states, anyway, it exists, and it's called non-owners car insurance. And what it is a policy that covers you when you are driving a vehicle that does not belong to you. I had to sell my car because it was Junque at this point. It wasn't worth bringing it back here, and we needed to tow Randy's van instead. So I don't actually own a car anymore, but I don't want to let the insurance lapse, because then when you start over, your rates go up and all kinds of crap goes on. So they have this stuff called non-owners insurance for, like, if you're driving your grandma's car a lot, or if you're driving borrowed vehicles, or uh, rental cars, or that kind of thing, that you are covered. So since I don't know when I'm going to be able to get another car, I'm going to investigate getting that policy. I've sent a couple of messages. Uh, so, anyway, I just wanted to get on and let everybody know I got a couple interesting shows coming up. One is a mail call show, and the other one is probably just going to be a short about a very interesting find that I had on either the first or second day that I was here. Uh, it's pretty interesting. And it's something I'd never seen before. Um, and let me see what else I want to throw in here. Um, I think I'll throw it in the mail call because it's kind of an email call. So I'll hold on to that one. But yeah, I just wanted to let everybody know I was okay, except for this, whatever this is that I have done. This pulled, I don't know if it's sciatica or a pulled muscle or exactly what it is, but I mean, it is extremely painful. And I'm going to see if I can get my new friend Mia or Randy or somebody to take me. They they have an urgent care right up the street, but they don't do imaging. So they said I have to go to the one that's next to the hospital, and that one has imaging. And if they see something bad on the image, they send you straight over to the ER. So that's about 6 miles from me. Beats the heck out of those 2 hour each way trips I was having to do when I lived in Virginia. So now that I have someone to check on M3 and feed him if I have to stay overnight, um, that's, you know, that's good. So this building is way, way nicer than where I was before. Everything is clean. It is, um, I can get lunch delivered. They give you a calendar that has Monday through Friday lunch menu, and you just sign up for which ones you want, and it's $3 a meal. Heck, I can't even cook for $3 a meal, and the food is good. They bring it right to my apartment. So uh I went down and played bingo a couple of times, and yesterday they had art therapy, but I couldn't go because I had too much going on. But they got all kinds of stuff here, so I still haven't gotten a chance to go see my best buddy Q, but because I'm fighting with that stupid Xfinity, but got all my stuff hooked up as far as my medical equipment is all finally working. Even my lifeline, which would not work in Virginia, it's working fine. So I just thought I'd check in, let everybody know what's going on. Um, when I find out what this is that is making it very painful for me to walk, I will let you know. Uh, hopefully, I'll be able to rent a car here in a few days. I got to call them back because I did file a complaint. That guy was so mean and so rude. He was so mean and rude that his own employees followed me out of the building to apologize for his behavior. So That's the happening thing. Oops. Well, the MC got 5 seconds of fame. Uh, so I have somebody's package that I did not get set out in Virginia because I didn't have their address. And then they sent me their address, and now I can't remember who it was. uh, moving this better be my last move, because if it's not my last move, somebody else is going to have to do it, a professional company. I am never going to ask my friends to help me go through such a nightmare again. And I'm darn sure not going to do it. uh, that is so funny. The picture that I'm using today was taken at right around the corner from my brother's house in Castleberry, Florida. On the opening, actually the day before the opening of that particular Kellyco location, which has since closed. And in that picture, you will see my hair was almost down to my waist. And since that time, that hair is gone too. It all fell out. And I don't look anything like that picture anymore. And that place doesn't exist anymore. But I still like that picture because it's in front of a whole wall full of note to macro metal detectors. And it was taken by the guy who at the time was the vice president of marketing for Kellyco, and now he works for Note to Macro. So there's nothing in that picture that is what it was then. It's crazy. I just happened to see that picture this morning and used it. Uh, if you see me in the future and my hair looks like that, it's because my doctor in Virginia got a company to make me a wig, and they did a really good job, and it looks just about like my real hair did. All right, gang, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try and get myself tidied up. My friend Mia will be here at 10, and we're gonna see if we can accomplish anything on health insurance. So, if you're not subscribed, please do so. Um, Go watch some of my other videos so we can keep my watch hours up, and make sure you're signed up for notifications because I'm going to start doing some stuff here real soon. Thank y'all for stopping by. I'm going to finish my semi cold coffee now. Good luck, Mike the Greek, on that trying to wake up thing. And we'll see you soon. And there's our little angel Mikey up in the corner. We miss you, Mikey. Bye bye.